EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Coming up, a rematch of last year's AFC Divisional Round matchup, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he's going to be dropped following it.
They stayed up too late, man. Up too late, my boy. Can't be doing that. Yo, that was good. Yo, that was straight. Yeah, he liked that mob. Bro, the yard was pretty funny, man. That nigga said, be ready for the lob. Oh man, Strick, I found out how to throw passes backwards last night. That was wildin', man. Oh man, because this nigga Mel just wasn't on the same vibe as me, man. Like, you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready for the toss back, man. And he was never ready for it. No, I made a corner. I don't know what the heck happened. No, they kept putting him at quarterback. Like, Bill. Yeah, we won a couple games. Matter of fact, the last game that we lost, we should have won, because the score thing says the first to 21 wins. So we scored. So it was 18-18. We scored a touchdown. So it was 6-18. Nigga, so we like, yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga, we won, nigga. And the game continues. I'm like, what the hell? Like, it's the bull.
But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially
that nigga with the Eagles lost.
Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. Waiting on it will be Richie James.
That's gonna be wild, boy, because who's gonna compete with
It's
Nick?
a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
If the best team in the conference ain't gonna be able to compete, man, so they about to be in for a long season, a long franchise.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They run with the second-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Mahomes Mahomes going to throw. Going up top.
Come on, y'all.
Inside the 30. A big play there for KC. 49 yards.
I don't know. I think I'm 30. I quit the one game last night.
First and 10, here's Pacheco.
Play with Bell and them. Like, it was hot.
Just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
Hey, y'all watching
it. And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Pacheco headed right. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
Come on, Pacheco. Come on, Pacheco. Come on, Pacheco.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice
I
job
told you they be stiff arming the hell out of you, dog.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. That's 2nd and goal, but now all
what's
the way
his
back
name?
at the 14.
What's his? I did mine with Nick Bowden.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. This is caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
I missed. That's what I get. Oh,
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0.
Boy, that nigga was stiff arming the hell out of Nick Bowden. I'm looking at Nick Bowden like, bro, you might have to get traded if this is what your season is looking like.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects.
Nigga, you can't be my best player. You can't be my best linebacker and get the life stiff armed out of you.
And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Eluding the pressure right.
Give me that.
Decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. You look at this Jaguar defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, They're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now driving with great field position is facing 4th down.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This will be a 34-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen will go out there, guys,
that tackle where they lift them up and drop their ass is so crazy, man. I don't like this formation. I don't like this one.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. Now he's free to midfield.
Yeah.
And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 53 yards.
I thought that dollar formation where the linebackers are a little bit closer on line. No, he didn't run it. But I also thought a blitz, so Justin Reed got, Christian Kirk got away from Justin
finding
Reed.
its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with ETN.
Yeah, just like
he
that.
Sneaks his way forward.
I take away that outside.
Here, 2nd down. The Jaguars are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge.
Behind.
But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
That's a staple of this offense.
How many
to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to
already?
break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks it.
I thought you said they were waiting for the pass.
And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And they'll go again with ETN. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Did they ask you to come back?
Now Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The kick by McManus is good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for
nothing going on this ground.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down.
Come on,
Try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He's got this to the rookie, Rashee Rice. Finding space at the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
My favorite.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
I don't know, my boy.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole, 3rd and long.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he's going to be taken down at the 39. Clearly short of the first by a few yards. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And it's Pacheco. And they'll work it inside the 25. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right.
Good block, good block, good block, good block.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Butker is on target.
Still got to join. We got 2 hours.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitzer or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
He put his gamer tag in good money.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I believe so. He just be so sketchy. Like, I mean, if he
from the shotgun, Lawrence. He completes it to Ridley. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Go, let's go.
It's a throw again as Lawrence flushed out right.
Oh, no, Meeks, you got to keep running there. Oh, I stopped running.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 23 yards for the touchdown.
That was my
fault. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I might have to put
Until that late score here in the second quarter, they only had the field goal, so that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You need tissues in mommy's room.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
Box, yeah. The box right here. Yeah.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
God
and the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play.
We will have to make that adjustment.
They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half.
When am I going to watch it? I'm going to watch it for you today.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we see a couple hours south of here to Orlando, we check in with the coach.
One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Where's your tablet?
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Mahomes now on first down. And that one drops
down. Colin Johnson.
Good coverage.
You're not who I made you from last year.
Second down.
Yeah, that's right. Just bring it on real fast.
A handoff now for Pacheco.
Oh, you gotta make that block. You block
out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 45 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Mahomes firing complete, and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, what about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rice. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Wait on to the ball, Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Don't use so many. Boy, you got 6. Use 1 and blow your nose really good. Blow really good. There you go.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
It's a trash can right. I got trash right there too, buddy. Landon. I said I got the trash right here too, buddy. You don't have to walk all the way there.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Right there.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete.
Right there.
Seeing no
Look at the
options, he
track.
throws it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's third.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
Ooh, but that right there
is a
problem.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Go for it. You better convert that thing.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw.
I accidentally lobbed it. I accidentally lobbed it, man. I tapped it. That was supposed to be a bullet pass.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Play action. It's Lawrence. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that.
I might have missed
they won't. Here
I
comes
felt like I had. That might have been what happened.
We saw
because
it too.
I
Nobody in the
definitely
vicinity of that
for some
throw, and
reason
that
on that
earns
play.
him the
I got to
penalty.
see why.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close
I don't
enough to
really
one of your own guys
what my
in order to dodge the penalty.
Play, but I definitely
Lawrence.
And it's awesome.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. How about this? And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
That's going to be mad inaccurate every time. Well, not every time. But
a give right side for Pacheco.
Duke, stiff arm. Come on.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 9. 43.
Mahomes now to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
I kind of like how they don't, how they aren't showing me like
in there
the
to
other
drop him, and that will go in the books
because
as the
sometimes
first
I look at that and
of
I'm
his
seeing
young
like
NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
So that I can make an adjustment.
Open man here. It's the tight end Kelsey. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Because if I could see
this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 7 more yards.
Grab day, my boy.
First down as well.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
Oh,
and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 24.
That's good. Oh, he's rolling now. You're going to need somebody fast out there.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start
Yeah,
their next
GCML
drive.
dude was calling you out
I
earlier.
feel
Yeah.
like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And that is
he just got Trevor Lawrence injured. He running too much.
Down coming up.
Trevor Lawrence injured. Out.
Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. James now to return it. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return.
He only got an elbow.
That will come the offense as they take over.
Oh. Maybe Trevor go down, boy. That's
the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey.
Come on, Kelsey.
He will be taken down. A big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Three quarters in the books.
Wow, he quits with the first quarter starting. Landon, let me see my phone. Landon, let me see my phone.
Yeah. If I did it, then I did it right. Yeah. This ain't happened for me overnight. Yeah. Bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Yeah. Down to business, I ain't playing nice. Yeah. So ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight. Yeah. When you pop it, they don't wanna slice. Yeah. Greed and envy, that's a part of life. Yeah. Mediocre, that just won't suffice. Better now than ever. Ain't no cracking under pressure. The boy's clever. If I did it, it was stellar. Nobody fresher. Stop complaining, man, my head hurts. These catchy records ain't nothing really but a walk in the park for me. Heard the catalog, you know I got some stars on me. Just getting started, you don't really wanna start with me. It's John Kill, I would sacrifice a heart in me for family, high roller. But you wouldn't know it by the way that I wrote up. Career lifespan looking good, it ain't slowing. One after another, man, I just keep going and going and going. Yeah, if I did it, then I did it right. This ain't happened for me overnight. Bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Down the same thing, nice. So ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight. Yeah. When you poppin', they don't wanna slice. Yeah. Greed and envy, that's a part of life. Yeah. Mediocre, that just won't suffice.
Man, go get your tablet.
Keep myself grounded, that's a piece of me that I won't let go. No
Mommy said she wants you watching Ready
I promise to hold it close. Ain't gotta tell me this hitting different, man.
Alright, I'm about to end this stream. I'm gonna be streaming about another couple hours. I run this fantasy league, and we got a draft today at 1 p.m. Rules kind of similar to what I just played. We might have a spot or two open depending on. I'm about to go check and see who joined. Let me see. Better check and see who joined. I know for sure I got one person I want to kick, so I'm trying to replace him. Trying to see what's up. I usually who's left to join? Who's left to join? I bet almost everybody is doing. Nigga, the whole AFC South still hasn't. The whole division. Yeah. That's not what he's saying. He does his part, man. It's kind of weird, but.
Stop my own kid, no one touch it. Became what they said I. Mediocre, that won't cut it. Life is a gift, I wanna live it to the fullest while I can. Why would I not wanna know my days in this game are numbered? Might as well enjoy the few years that I do have left. Who knows when I'ma write my last verse? I've been to hell and back ever since that first EP came out.